Hello everyone, this is Lilith and welcome to another one of my videos for Altenew. Have you ever wanted to start scrapbooking but you're only a card maker? Well, today I have got some fabulous tips for you on how to create easy scrapbook layouts but also cards using our new Wildflower scrapbook collection. This is such a fun collection to use and there are so many possibilities to create wonderful projects. So hop on board and let's get crafting. So let's start on our projects. I'll be creating a layout and a card using a layering technique. This is a really simple way of creating fun layouts, but also cards. First things first, let's go through the 12 by 12 papers and pick out a couple of papers that you like. These are the ones that stood out to me. I also had some leftovers from a previous project. I really love this colorful artsy background, and so I'm going to cut I'm going to cut one panel down to a card size and then have the other two panels ready for my stamping. I'm going to be using the Simple Roses stamp set, which you can get in our Wildflower collection bundle. This set matches the style of this collection perfectly. I'm just going to stamp a couple of the outline of the roses onto my pattern paper and create extra embellishments. Now we do have lovely embellishment packs that come with this collection, but I never have enough of them. So having a fun stamp that works really well and coordinates is really useful because you can create lots of extra embellishments in lots of colors. On this lovely leftover piece of pattern paper, I'm just going to stamp some of those leaves in the green. And now that I've got all my images stamped, I can start die cutting them with the coordinating dies. So this is super easy. You can create lots of them in advance and just pop them in a little bowl and create whenever you need them. So now that all my flowers and leaves have been stamped out, I can start creating the layout. I still had some leftover panels, which I'm going to use as a kind of ledge for my photo. I'm going to mat my photo onto some pink paper just to make it stand out a little bit more. And then I'm going to arrange my flowers around the photo. So this is where I play around with the different elements until I'm happy with an overall look. And once I've got that down, I can start gluing everything down. I usually work pretty quickly. If it doesn't suit me, I just pull it off and then I'll use it somewhere else. And I'm just figuring out where I'm going to place all these lovely little elements. So I've used a couple of my stamped images. I'm also going to go through our lovely die cut packs and maybe use a couple of those too. So now that I'm happy with how that looks, I'm going to stick everything down and then add the finishing touches to the layout. So I'm going to add a couple of those tiny little die cut flowers which come in our little die cut sets, and then I'll add a little bit of journaling. I love adding a little bit of handwritten journaling on my layouts just to tell what's happening in the photo and also maybe to pop on a date. So there you have it, that's the layout down. Now we've got lots of leftovers from our layout, and this is usually when I also create a card. It is super easy to create a card if you've got lots of elements still lying on your desk. So I'm going to use up a couple of those strips, just break up that pattern background with a pink strip of paper. And I also want to make the flowers pop off a little bit more because the colors are very similar in the background. So something black beneath it will work really well. I did notice that there's this lovely die cut with a fun shape with a black dark paper. So I'm going to add that, and I'm also going to doodle some lines around my little panel so that it pops out a bit more. As you can see, that die cut just makes the flower pop off a little bit more. I'm going to add my little flower stamps here and also look through my little embellishment packs and use a couple of elements from that as well. Now, if you have an embellishment that you really like, but it's a little bit too large, don't be afraid to cut part of it off, because you can always use the rest and tuck it beneath a sentiment strip or a photo. The card is nearly done. I'm just going to use this lovely banner, which is also from one of those embellishment packs, and stamp a sentiment from the Simple Roses stamp set on there. So there you have it, 2 really fun, easy projects created with the Wildflower collection using lots of layering. I do hope you try out a couple of these techniques. Tell me, what are your favorite techniques to use on your cards or layouts? Thank you so much for joining me. For more information on any of the products used in this video, please visit my blog post, and I hope to see you very soon with more inspiration from Altenew. Have a lovely day, stay safe, and bye-bye.
Hello crafters, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching!